Hello, Cancer. Cancer, welcome to your reading. Cancer, we are going to be looking at the messages that the divine wants you to receive at this moment in time. I always remind you to have your intuition available because your intuition will elaborate on the messages that you're receiving so that this reading is powerful, so that this reading feels like a personal reading. So as I'm getting your cards for you, I want to remind you that today, here on Valentine's Day, we have our candle magic ceremony that we are doing. So if you're wanting to be part of the candle magic ceremony, whether you're calling in your love, your soulmate, your twin flame, whether you're calling in for your blessings to come in, whether you're calling in for the sweet things, for self-love to come into your life, it is important for you to go in the description box below, reserve your space as soon as you can, because there's only a few spaces left before I start doing the ceremony this evening. So we're going to get a tarot card to elaborate more on the messages that we have on the table. Okay, you have the energies of the Nine of Wands. Okay, the energies of the Nine of Wands is quite interesting because the Nine of Wands in the usual traditional tarot card is a soldier who's been out to war, and the soldier just feels like he has been through hell and back. The divine is saying that for some of you, you are just looking at the past and you're looking at all the different wars, you're looking at everything that you've been through, and there's a moment of asking yourself an important question. What have I learned from the past? For some of you, it is a moment to ask yourself, why am I allowing these situations to keep on repeating themselves over and over again? The divine is saying to you, the energies of the Nine of Wands is important to understand because you now have an opportunity to bring closure to a situation, because the number nines are about an ending, and as we move over to the number 10s, these are new beginnings. So the divine is saying, before you can go into your blessing, before you can go into a new beginning, it is important to look at the past, to learn everything that you need to learn, so that when you go into the future, you're going with your eyes wide opened. It is interesting that as you have the energies of the Nine of Wands, the first card that has come up for you in our oracle cards is the card that is telling you that karma is coming. Okay, because in the past, people have put you through so much. In the past, people have thought that they got away with mistreating you. They got away with taking advantage of you. They got away with taking your good nature for weakness. But they didn't know that Lady Justice was watching. Lady Justice was feeling the pain that you felt. And now karma is going to be coming and knocking at some people's doors. And this is why it is going to be important for you to remove and detach yourself from these people and karmic situations so that you can go into a new beginning with liberation, with freedom, with joy, knowing that karma is going to come and deal with whatever it is that it needs to deal with. The divine is saying to you that in the here and now, in the present moment in time, it is going to be important for you to make some moves. It is going to be important for you to make these moves, but being really cautious, calculative, understanding that you cannot just rush into the next thing. Rather, take your time. The divine is saying that for some of you, you have been asking yourself, shall I do it? Shall I? Is this the right time? The divine is saying, yes, absolutely, it is the right time. But for you, just to understand that it is important to proceed with caution, because the divine wants you to understand that in the near future, there is going to be many blessings that are going to be unfolding for you. Okay, because you'll be seeing synchronicities. For some of you, you've already been seeing repeating numbers. You've already having that feeling that something good is about to happen, and the past is just going to be a story that you tell. Is going to be a distant memory. And the divine is saying that those coincidences that you've been seeing have been confirmation that your new beginning is here on the horizon. There's a big turn, blessings coming towards you in the near future. And the divine is saying to you, it is important for you not to dismiss anything as a mere coincidence, because you're going to be seeing that your guides and your ancestors are going to be guiding you on a journey as you're going through a new beginning, a transformation. So the answer is yes. Okay, go for it. Don't dismiss any magical moments. Don't dismiss any synchronicities as coincidence. Follow the signs. I want you to comment 1111 in the comment section below and claim this good energy, this new beginning that is here. The divine is saying that the advice that you need to take away is that it is going to be important for you to start creating some protection rituals for yourself. And if you don't know how to do protection rituals, this is where I come in, because I do cord cutting ceremonies, I do banishing ceremonies, I do return to sender ceremonies. So if that's something that you need, you can find this on my website, which is again linked in the description box below. So the divine is saying, light that candle, say that prayer, do those ceremonies, cleanse yourself, spiritual cleanse yourself, because when you've been dealing with the energies of the Nine of Wands, you really have been through a lot. The divine wants you to understand that right now you have some choices that you have to make, okay? Because understanding that the choices that you're making today, these are going to be determining the future that you are going to be experiencing tomorrow. Remember, we spoke about 1111, coincidences, synchronicities happening. We spoke about the divine telling you that the answer is yes. And to start making moves. Be proactive about your liberation. Be proactive about moving towards your blessings. Be proactive about opening up those doors of opportunities, whether this is you sending out your CV, whether this is you putting yourself out there. Make yourself noticed by other people. Make yourself be seen. Don't carry on hiding, because this is not the season to be hiding. This is the season to be seen, because your breakthrough is just around the corner. But of course, remember that before we get that breakthrough, sometimes we doubt ourselves. And this is why it is important to create this cleansing, these spiritual routines that protect our energies from anything that might want to come and cause a disruption. The divine is saying that the obstacles that are here, the fear that is here, is connected to maybe some of you worrying about being alone. Maybe some of you, you've already been in that moment of being a hermit. You have been in the hermit mode for a really long time. And for some of you, you're starting to feel lonely. For some of you, just like, I need some company. But the divine is saying, remember, we told you to proceed with caution. This is not the time to rush. This is not the time to just accept any Tom, Dick, and Harry into your life. This is the time to be cautious. And this is the time to understand that if something doesn't bring you peace, it's not for you. So whether you are starting new relationships, friendships, whether you're starting new job situations, if the energy, the vibe is off, the divine is saying that that is not for you. That is a confirmation to say that there is something better that is waiting for you. Now, the last card that we have, which is connected to our likely outcome, the divine is saying that it is going to be important for you to understand that the blessings that are here, the golden opportunities that are here, are going to be connected to you starting to trust your instincts, so that you are not allowing yourself to experience one heartache after another, one disappointment after another, and on and on and on. You have suffered enough. And as you go forward, remove that blindfold. Don't ignore any red flags. Trust your instincts, because there is something good that is wanting to enter into your life. And this is the powerful message that the divine is wanting you to hear at this present moment in time. So like I said, we've got our candle magic ceremony connected to Valentine's Day. If you're wanting to be part of that, there's still spaces that are left. We're going to be doing this ceremony in the next, I think, about 10 hours or so. So there's time for you to write your petition. There's time for you to get involved. There's time for you to even light your own candle and say your own prayers. So on that note, I'm going to see you in my next reading, and everything that you need to know about the candle magic ceremony for Valentine's Day, as well as all the ceremonies and rituals that I do, they are linked in the description box below. I'm going to see you very soon. It's a goodbye from me.